How good are your balls? My balls. Your balls.
My balls?
Yes, your balls too. Let About Sight look after your looking balls, providing independent and sustainable eye care and eyewear to you.
Find us aboutsight.com.
Kiss FM helps to support the dance music scene by informing our Captivator community about what's on. Dance music events, clubs, festivals, and live stream events. So here's a reminder to add the Kiss community to your free marketing plan. We don't populate our event listings. It's got to come from the community. Submissions come from the community and the industry. Join them in connecting to the Kiss community who love going out and doing things. Other events we're happy to support are charity or not-for-profit fundraisers, arts and artist exhibitions, performances, food and fashion events, markets, all kinds of things of interest. Bring it on. Submit. It's free. Your event listing at kissfm.com.au.
Tune in to Open Deck with DJ VZ, showcasing the up-and-coming talent Australia has to offer every Thursday at 8:30pm. Want to be featured on the show? Send in a mix with your bio to opendeck@gmail.com. That's OPENDECK@gmail.com.
Kiss FM, Dance Music Australia.
You gotta have a cup of tea.
More people drink it than all other teas combined.
Thanks to its fresh brewed flavor.
Now, the trick to making a truly perfect cup of tea.
You're honestly the first person to ever give me a cup of tea.
Ladies and gents, boys and girls, and all the folk who choose not to choose, welcome to another Welshy's Morning Tea for your Wednesday morning. I hope you're having as fabulous a sunny morning as I am right here in Melbourne. We're going to jump into some of my latest and greatest favourites as always today, but it's going to be a very, very special show because after 3 years, I'm going to be hanging up the headphones right here at Kiss after today. It's time to explore what my next chapter is going to be, but I have had so much fun bringing this show to you every week, and we're going to make a proper send-off with it today. We're going to celebrate really, really hard. I've got some favourites from some guests who have come on over the years, any producers that have strolled into this studio for Welshy's Morning Tea. We're going to be jumping into some of those tunes and generally just having a little bit of fun with it. So make sure you keep it locked right here on Kiss. You're on Welshy's Morning Tea.
Hey yo, the sun ain't gon' shine forever, so we might as well shine and get from crime to clever. Never switch the flow out, it's on now, screaming out loud through the bass of the sonos. How you coming to me like I'm the test? Nevertheless, what goes up ain't going down yet. Crash to death, won't set up the left. Untouchable, I'm feeling like I'm alien-ness. The ascension, hold up, my dimension. Kicking the rhythm with the love for your session. One of the best in rest, gon' divest it. Size up and the flow, make your head spin. Oh, he gonna done it. No time for trouble, we connecting all the numbers. Stay stacking the numbers. Making people move from the city to the suburbs. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, and yo, the sun ain't gon' shine forever, so we might as well hit. We might as well shine together. I'm prime to cover. Never switch the flow out, it's on now. Screaming out loud through the bass of the sonos. Went down yet, crash to death, won't set up the left. Untouchable, I'm feeling like I'm alien-ness. Bring the ascension, hold up, my dimension. Kicking the rhythm with the love for your session. One of the best in rest, gon' divest it. Size up and the flow, make your head spin. Oh, he gonna done it. No time for trouble, we connecting all the others. Stay stacking the numbers. Making people move from the city to the suburbs.
There's something special about your love. I'm gonna make you mine. There's something special about your love. I think it's one of a kind. There's something special about your love. I want it all the time. You let you know that I wanna make you more. So long, girl, so long, girl. You'll feel it when I hold you tight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's something special about your love. I think I'm ready to find. There's something special about your love. I'm gonna make you mine. There's something special about your love. I think it's one of a kind. There's something special about your love. I want it all the time.
Thando, 1988, right there with a track called Your Love. Super, super fun stuff. I'm diving into some of my favourites from the last few years while we're here as well. To celebrate this, the final Welshy's morning tea. We're having a bit of fun to celebrate the amazing 3 years I've had here. It's been so much fun, and it only is going to get more fun for the next 2 hours because we're jumping into all these tunes that I've loved. Before that was Joey Coco. That was a track called Ascending featuring Mona. Super fun stuff. Joey was my third guest on the show back in 2019. Superb DJ, awesome producer. And there's a few of his cheeky vocals on that one as well. Super fun stuff. Speaking of awesome producers, Zach Romes came in a couple of years ago. Fantastic local producer. And this next track is from him. It's called Cool and features Venetia. It's so much fun. So make sure you have a dance with me. You're on Welshy's Morning Tea on Kiss.
He says, that's cool. That's cool. 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 He says, that's cool. He says, that's cool. He says, that's cool.
I think she thinks I'm cool. I think she thinks I'm cool. I think she thinks I'm cool. I
I think she thinks, cool.
He's not. He's not. He's not.
of your head. Got you thinking like that,
Better get on back to town.
Fading out on disclosures, expressing what matters. Awesome, awesome stuff. I remember being so excited last year. Or perhaps it was the year before when Disclosure started releasing new, fresh music, and it was really, really housey. And it was very, very exciting because there was so much good stuff in there. Just before that, we had Sentinel Groove with Sky Full of People. That super recognisable Seal lyric in there. I cannot get enough of playing that one and having a sing-along. At the top, we had Zach Romes with Cool, featuring Venetia, a fantastic producer who came into the studio a couple of years ago for a chat and has always been very supportive of the show. And speaking of awesome producers who are always very supportive of the show, we're going to finish off this first bracket with Morning Maxwell, the second guest I ever had on, and has joined me a couple more times since then and has always supported this show and supported Kiss as much as possible. This one right here from him is Body Drive. It's featuring Zoe Badwi, absolute veteran and queen of a vocalist in the local and international scene. This is so much fun. So we're going to be dancing to this one to take us out to the break on this last Welshy's Morning Tea. You're on Kiss.
good time. I said, now. So he said, do I come to you or do you come to me? I said, we'll make it work. And then when I saw him, I was like, wow, something's changed. I felt high, so high. And then he said, let your body drive. That's right.
Tune in to Housewives' Choice every Sunday morning from 10:30 to midday.
With your hosts, Miss Fee and Beliaz, as we take you on a version excursion.
Playing the best in reggae, dancehall roots and culture.
To keep your Sunday session moving in the right direction.
Right here on Kiss FM Australia.
Happy Radio.
Have you heard the news? Happy Radio Show has a new time slot, 4:30 p.m. Sunday. So get your fix of 6 hours of soul, disco, funk and boogie with all your favourite Sunday shows. Soul Selection, Danceteria, Roll Bounce Radio and now Happy Radio Show. Because everybody in the world knows Kiss is hot.
KissFM.com.au. Dance Music Australia.
Welcome back, Kissoners, to this second bracket of Welshy's Morning Tea for this morning. If you haven't heard already, we're celebrating the amazing time I've had over 3 years right here at Kiss, bringing you the latest and greatest favourites in everything from funky house to melodic tech. As long as it's got groove, as long as it's got soul, you will find it right here on Welshy's Morning Tea. And delivering the vibes for the last time this morning, celebrating some of my favourite tunes from across the years, and paying homage to some of the awesome producers who stepped in, dropping their tunes all across the airwaves all the way through till 11 o'clock. So make sure you keep it locked. This is one of my favourites from last year right here. This is Dave Spoon's Steels, and this is the Cats and Dogs extended mix. And I just can't get enough of that horn. It just gets me up every single time. Keep it locked. You're right here on Kiss FM.
Remember me.
Oh, yes. The fabulous Colour Castle right there and Super Mini. That track called On Fire. So much fun, that one there. There's a great Seb Jr. remix of it as well. It's awesome as well. As is most things that Colour Castle turns his hand to. He came on a couple of years ago as well. Fantastic guest, fantastic chat that we had. Awesome guest mix that he put together. Of course, the boss man of Hot Sunday Records. Fantastic local label. Locally based anyway. Always bringing out fantastic, great house music. And speaking of awesome homegrown housey labels, a shout out, of course, has to go to Refuge Recordings. The boss man of Refuge, Oscar De Lima, came in a couple of years ago, quite early on into the Welshy's Morning Tea experience, you might say. A fantastic chat. We had really good chance to have a catch up. They did a fantastic little guest mix for us. And Refuge Recordings have been a huge supporter of the show, always sending over fantastic new good house music to play. So to pick one, it was a tough call, but I had to pick one. This one right here is Watch Out for the Riders. It's from Nelson, and this right here is the James Curd remix, and it's just so upbeat and fast and fun that I get when I play live. So make sure you crank this one up loud on this. The final Welshy's Morning Tea. This is Watch Out for the Riders. You're on Kiss.
I need to be in an atmosphere that is free, that is open, that is striving for truth, and not somebody else dictating to you how to do your thing, which you know how to do better than anybody else. Do your thing.
And then because we're living in a world where we're going to find out that everybody walking by your side ain't on your side. I wish I just had one somebody here. And because we're living in that kind of world, we have to stop fishing with a pole and get a net.
That is free, that is open, that is striving for truth, and not somebody else dictating to
Let's
you.
watch out for the riders there. That's the James Kerr remix. Originals by Nelson. That's, of course, a Refuge Recordings release. If you're a fan of the show, you would have heard plenty of Refuge records over the years. Always fantastic releases and always been big supporters of the show, as were Hot Sunday, who I mentioned before as well. We're drawing to the close on this second bracket, which means we're drawing to the close on the funkier side of the show. We're heading towards some of the chunkier tunes that we always do for the second half. For right now, I'm going to finish up with a fantastic little edit of an old classic. And this edit is from Spin OD, who came in, I think, last year. Fantastic, fantastic guest. Had so many cool edits that he'd put together of some of your favourites, as well as a whole bunch of disco and funky stuff that he's putting together himself. Fantastic guest. This is one of my favourites here. This is I Don't Want to Dance by the Scissor Sisters, and this is the Spin OD remix right here. Spin OD edit. So make sure you have some fun. We're going to drag this second break to a close soon, and then we'll be back with some even chunkier tunes after the break. You're on Welshy's Morning Tea on KISS.
where the old Joanna plays. My heart could take a chance, but my 2 feet can't find the way. You think that I could muster up a little soft shoe, gentle sway, but I don't feel like dancing, no sir, no dancing today. Don't feel like dancing, dancing, even if I find nothing better to do. Don't feel like dancing, dancing, while you break it down with another in the mood. Don't feel like dancing, dancing, rather be home with the world if I can't get down with you.
Drawing to the close of this second bracket of Welshy's Morning Tea for this final show right here on Kiss FM after 3 wonderful years. Cannot begin to describe the fun I've had bringing music to you every single Wednesday morning. This right here is I Don't Want to Dance by the Scissor Sisters, and this is, of course, the Spin OD edit. Fantastic guest from a couple of years back now. Make sure you keep it locked. There'll be a few more chunkier ones after the break. So make sure you keep it locked right here on Kiss FM for Welshy's Morning Tea all the way through till 11 o'clock for the last time.
Tune in on the last Thursdays of the month at the new time of 10:30am for the Electronic Show with me, Mike Clark, showcasing my favourite new techno and prog, as well as loads of new unreleased music. It's Thursday mornings done right.
Kiss FM. Dance Music Australia.
fanning out underneath me here is Late Night Date with Everything All at Once. Late Night Date, of course, fantastic DJ and producer with a really, really unique, beautiful sound, that really atmospheric, earthy, very warm, fantastic stuff. He did a mix. He was one of the mixes we did over lockdown, actually. Sent it to me online. There was a lot of challenges through that time, but it was a lot of fun, and I learnt a lot, at least, on how to put together shows remotely, as did a lot of us. But I thought I'd squeeze that one in because I love it so much. I love the sounds of it. It's so warm and inviting. For now, though, we're going to start jumping into some of these chunkier ones. This one is one of my favourites of all time, really. Haber is a fantastic DJ who came into the show a couple of times, and his releases always were great fodder for me to dance to, sing along to play, and to jam to on the radio. This one here is probably my favourite of his from his first album. This one is called Love Laps, and it's just so much fun. It gets super chunky, so make sure you crank it up loud right here on Welshy's Morning Tea on Kiss.
But every single day, any road I take is leading to you. And I try to escape, and I try to walk away.
right here is Matthias Tanzmann with a track called Chano. This is the DJ Schuss remix of this one. Getting into some of the heavier tunes right now. As we did after a little while on this show, we started to get into some heavier stuff, as I started to get into some heavier stuff. And we had some amazing guests who brought in some really heavy tunes. Haber was, of course, one of them, who opened up this little bracket here. In between there, by the way, was Tantum with a track called Entropy, one of my favourites of 2019. Awesome stuff. One of the other heavy artists that we had in was Ebony Willis. Fantastic young producer and DJ, although she's actually been working around the traps as a producer and DJ for a long time, but in the last 4 to 5 years has really gotten into her zone as progressive and melodic and chunky techno music, producing all sorts of cool original tunes and a bucket load of amazing remixes. She came in very early on and we had a fantastic little chat, and she put together a great guest mix for us. And a lot of her tunes have popped up on the show since then. So this is one of my all-time favourites from her. This is called Nyctophilia. And stay tuned for the end of this one because it takes quite a turn and I cannot get enough of it. It is so much fun. So make sure you crank it up loud on this, the final Welshy's Morning Tea on Kiss FM. That's Nyctophilia right there from Ebony Willis. Superb stuff. How good is that halftime break in the middle? So wicked. There's some serious chunk in that tune. And she always delivers the most fantastic, melodic and atmospheric and progressive techno. So much fun. And a fantastic guest as well. It was an absolute pleasure to have her on very, very early in the show, in the first year of Welshy's Morning Tea. Make sure you keep it locked, because right after this break, we're going to jump into a couple more local tunes and a few more favourites as we celebrate how much an amazing time I've had bringing all these favourite tunes to you for the last 3 years, every single Wednesday morning right here on Kiss FM. So make sure you keep it locked. It's going to be all sorts of fun right through till 11 o'clock right here on Kiss.
Electronic. Are you nostalgic for all those tracks from the 80s and 90s that inspired you to get into electronic music? Join me, Mark Dynamics, as I handpick a selection of the best new wave and synth pop from the beginning of the 80s through to the mid-90s. Catch our new extended version of the show right here on Kiss, Tuesdays 2:30 to 4 p.m. and Saturday mornings 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Relive your youth with electronic, new wave and synth pop. Electronic.
Shout out to all of our international listeners. Yes, you too can become a member. I might have to hit you up for a slightly more postage charge, but please join us, support the underground. kissfm.com.au.
Kiss FM. Dance Music Australia.